Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another installment of All the Mods 9. I'm Katiana. We're here in our B area, and we're going to, without Akumidori finding out, be squishing some bees today as we need to get a diamond bee spawn egg so that we can make a Stellarite bee. That will make our job a lot easier for one of the last pieces we need for our ATM star. After that, we're going to do some work in the extreme reactors area as well. That is one of the other areas that we are falling behind in working towards that. I've been working on it a little bit so far this morning while watching District Spark, who is still going on his stream today, and he should be raiding us here once he finally gets burned out on Greg Tech, which after all the work he's been doing the past 2 days, I can totally see that happening. So let's get started squishing. As you can see, I have an inventory completely filled with diamond bees. These diamond bees have high productivity, they are strong endurance, they are metaternal, and I used the diamond bees that I have produced to try and speed up our diamond production towards these compressed diamonds, and I bred a bunch of them and have let them grow up to be adults for the purposes of being squished. So we are sitting here next to our squisher so that we can do the... You escaped! You're not supposed to do that. Oh, goodness gracious. This isn't good. These are... Kumidori hates this part. Oh, you are just sneaky. The sound effects are just so depressing with the little squishy sound. Let's try putting... I don't remember making more draconic bees here. Interesting. Okay, so let's get another chest and put it here so they're blocked in better and see if that is gonna help. No, apparently not. Dang it. Well, it helps if I get to the button right away. Oh my goodness. B. How did you survive that? It squished you. Oh my gosh. These have nerves of steel, these bees. Dude. Okay. Stop escaping. I don't know how they're doing this. Like, I can't put something here. I won't be able to see to release them. There's something there. Because I gotta be able to see the button. I mean, I could put a button on both sides, I suppose. How are you not getting squished? Okay, we're trying another beat. What the heck? mean, I know the diamond bees are small, but still. Okay. Oh, because there's no bottles. Gee, it helps if you pay attention. No. Guys. No. 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 Stop. Get over here. Guys. You need to stay here. Okay, we can at least get started on the ones we have so far. Decent barrel. And get those started. Oh my god. No. Stop. I hate this part. It's like they know I don't like this part. There's 3 more. Boom, boom, boom. We still have so many to go. I wanted to do a lot to make sure that I get enough to do 1 diamond bee. No, guys. Please. I know this is not pleasant, but it needs to be done. This is required. 2 left. Oh, thank goodness we're done. Okay. Centrifuge all of the bee juice. And hopefully we will get enough pieces and parts of bees to make a diamond spawn egg. I'm getting lots and lots of genes, it looks like, which is good. good. Looks like we were getting like 6. Oh, we got lots and lots and lots. This is good. Alright, so we're grabbing... Fill our inventory up with genes. Put them over here. And drop them in here. And it will combine them together for us, which is very nice. We don't have to worry about doing that part manually. We can then use that on treats to upgrade bees potentially. If we find more bees we're going to need. For example, we might need a fluorite bee in the future if our fluorite production doesn't keep our reactor going for that antimatter production. I'm hoping the fluorite seed is doing its job. There we go. Okay, so a little bit more. Oh, please let there be a diamond bee in there. Okay. So we got high, diurnal, medium. We have enough for 3 diamond bees. For anything else that's 100. Oh, there's the meta-ernal that's 100. Strong is 100. Productivity very high, 100. Nice. Well, that's just high. I've got now 5 very highs and 1 high. There's temper passive. Great. Okay, so these we can then use on a honey treat. And a honey treat with an egg in our incubator will make a spawn egg of whatever type we make. Okay, so we're going to use this on honey treat. We're going to do honey treat here. We need some honey. 1, 2, 3. And then here. Ooh. Okay. And here and here. Okay, now I need another honey. Honey. Here and here. That gives me another honey treat. And we do the honey treat with the genes. That gives us 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 honey treats. Put that in there. And then I need egg. We've got egg. And we got Enderman causing trouble. Great. Okay, so in the incubator we put our eggs. And then we put one of those in there. Oh, can I only do 1 egg? Oh, I don't have any speed upgrades in here. Oh, we need to fix that. Give me 4 of those. Boop. Please speed up. Ah, district is going to come get food. Here they come. Da, 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 da. Okay, so we got Potox and JC. District's going to get his food. Calyx is coming in. Everybody, hello, hello. There is number 2. How is everybody? Thank you for the stream today, District. It was tons of fun watching you grind your way through the early MV of Greg Tech. Fun times for sure. I have an entire floor. Well, the entire one side of my woodland mansion is filled with all of the MV machines of Greg Tech. And I'm sure I'm not done yet. I've been struggling trying to figure out where I'm going to put my IV machines now that I'm up there because I'm running out of room. HV next week. Sweet. Going to be up to your clean room. Getting that set up. Distillation tower. Cracker. I will be coming back to more heavy Greg Tech here soon, but now that that ATM star, that first ATM star is like right there, I really want to have it. I really want to get it so badly. Okay, so we have our diamond spawn eggs. And it's raining. Because of course it's raining. So glad I can just watch districts suffer Greg Tech instead of continuing your own progression. Hey, Miss Star, how are you doing? It helps watching someone else go through it because I'm still wrapping my mind around it myself. Oh, funny thing. So my video from last night's stream went up on YouTube and it decided that the thumbnail for my stream should be our disco dancing mechanical arms. So that is the thumbnail for our stream from last night is Happy Dancing Mechanical Arms with disco lights. Which, seeing as how we got 3 components of the ATM star done last night, them celebrating actually seems kind of appropriate. Not gonna lie, I can handle that. It works in a strange sort of way. So we have these, and oop, there's that. Oops. That, these, and X petrified orbs. I think that's everything we need. I could be wrong. We'll find out when we get there. Kitchen, front door. I have been working on the extreme reactors, so we have more towers. And we have a honeyed archer. Dang it. I don't suppose I can kill the honeyed archer and not take out the bee. No, I got the bee and kept the skeleton. Dang it! Where did he go? Oh, I don't know, but we have a purple guy over here. We should take care of him so we can get his treasure. Hey, dude. Will you drop something nice for me that I can recycle? Because that would be awesome. Oh, that was not nice. Thaw, please. Please thaw. Yo, baby zombie. Out of here. Nice. We will go recycle that. Oh. No! Undead Knights! Again, why? Can we have a stream without Undead Knights? Just once? Every stream. Every stream we have Undead Knights. Why? Why? We do not need Undead Knights every stream. This is ridiculous. Every stream we have Undead Knights show up. It's so stupid. Do not need Undead Knights hanging out at our house every stream. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Get out of the trees. Back to our house. Okay. Lovely. Okay. Ooh, down, 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 down. Okay. So, can report that we have unfortunately only produced one more antimatter, but that's one more than we had before, and it's almost up to getting another one. So the fluorite problem has stabilized, which is good. We'll take that. And you can see I've got reprocessors going. Look at the little ingots are going. I will show you where we're at in that process after we get our bee made so we can get it up and rolling. So here and oh. How close are we to the ATM star? So let us show you where we're at. So last night we were able to do the Master of Space, the Master of the Undead, and the Master of Reality. So we got those 3 components made. Not all 18 of them, we made one of them. But that is progress. I'll take it. We've already completed the Master of Patrick. We have 2 stacks of Patrick standing by. We had already made Master of the Sky and Master of Dragons, and we have Master of Creation. So that leaves us 3 left to do. The Master of Oblivion, Master of the Elements, and Master of the Universe. We have the Casings of the Star, the Awakened Alloys. So those we have at the ready. So if we look at the recipe for the star, here. So we have the outer rim, we have these 2, I have the nether star blocks, I have the Patrick star in the middle, I've got this one, I have this one, I have this one, I have this one, I have this one. So I am missing this one, and this one. So 3 items. I have 3 items to do, and then we'll be able to make 1. So 1. Just 1. But I'm content with being able to make 1, because 18 is looking challenging. I don't know how we're gonna get to 18 in some cases, because we're being held back by things like antimatter. Oh, I want to be on the first floor, not the second floor. Our antimatter production is not fast enough to make a stack of antimatter. So it's slow. It's happening, but it's very slow. So it's going to take us a while to get to a full stack of antimatter. Forbidden Nanocarinus. Here we are. Okay, so in our backpack we have block of Stellarite, which the bee will use as his flower. And Greg kindly visited us last night and gave us 2 Eternal Stellas, as well as a Stellarite block, to make it possible for us to make a Stellarite bee. So if we go use here, you have a diamond bee spawn egg with 2 eternal stellas and 4 expetrified orbs in a tier 3 altar with 1,000 blood, 1 soul, and 82 Oriel. You can make a Stellarite bee spawn egg. The Stellarite bee, we hit use on that. Yep. Nope. Stellarite combs, if we use on them, will produce us Stellarite pieces. And we need, if we go with the combs, we hit use on the combs, it'll produce us expetrified orbs and Stellarite pieces in bulk, which is good for us. We need these because in the table, it takes 3 of these with 1 Stellarite piece and a diamond to be able to make Eternal Stellas. And we need Eternal Stellas to make the Oblivion Shard. So if we get a Stellarite bee into production, yeah. I think this is up to like my, see how many do I have in production or in here now? I've got 5 in here now, and I've used 5. So I think I've made 10. So this is definitely the bottleneck for me right now is antimatter. I've got, yeah. I made a bigger reactor, and then my fuel couldn't keep up with it. I was making plenty of polonium. The SPS was full of polonium, processing it as fast as it could until it ate up all the fuel. So now it's a matter of my big reactor has nothing to eat. I have a great big reactor and nothing to put into it. So I fixed uranium. I have plenty of uranium. I fixed sulfur. I have plenty of sulfur. Then my fluorite ran out. So now I've got fluorite seeds. So at least I've got some fluorite going in there, but it's not enough for have like max fuel. It's running all the time. So we definitely need to work on those inputs. The uranium seeds and fluorite seeds are at least keeping the fuel stable. And I have sulfur bees running that are chugging along because I use sulfur so much in Greg Tech as well. So the sulfur bees are keeping both of those things going between the reactor and the Greg Tech stuff. So, over here, I do have some test tubes already filled with blood I stocked up. And I have some souls already prepared. This is also good. And it looks like I've got plenty of idlewood logs. I am overflowing in idlewood logs. And I've been making Diorum nuggets for days. And days and days and days. Which I need to transfer these over to the system so they make more. Because I know we need blocks of Diorum. It's one of those things where I wanted some, but I didn't want to generate billions. So I don't need billions. These coils are going to craft forever, maybe back after foods. Sounds like a plan. All right, so I've got my dagger. I'm going to need another barrel in here for some storage, which is not a problem. I have more barrels. So let's just plug another barrel right over here. That way I have some place to stash a bunch of this. Actually, we should be stacking the armors over there now that I'm thinking about it. Not this. Because these have upgrades. They can hold this much better. And I can put the armors over here. Be smart about it, cat. Be smart about it. Okay, and let's take one of the test tubes with me. Alright, so we take the empty test tube and put the full test tube in and put a soul in. And it has enough aura in there. I didn't put the crystals back in place. That surprises me. Okay, so we're going to use... Double check I use this right. It is 4 of these, 2 of these. So 4 of these and 2 of these. So 1, 2 of these, 4 of these. I don't want to consume them, thank you. I have plenty though. Okay, 4 of these, 2 of these, and we put a diamond bee spawn egg in the middle. It is ready to craft. We hit it with the hammer. Boom. It be thinking. Perfect. Boom, boom. All right. Now, put the hammer back. Put the empty test tube back. I'm going to leave these 2 here. And the souls. As I may come back and do these 2 in the future. Where are my crystal, my arcane crystal, I should have had the arcane crystal, not pedestals, the tower things. I know I had them at one point. Where did they go? I'm guessing they ended up in a backpack somewhere. Aha! I'd be right. They ended up in a backpack somewhere. So we'll get... And boom, and boom, and boom. That will fill up the Oriel while we are away. So that way it will be available the next time we come back here. Okay, so let us go back over to the bee area and put this bee in action. I'm thinking... trying to think, where do I want to put him at? I think I could take one of the sulfur bees out, but they only have one omega in them. I'm gonna take that out. I could think of a better place to put that. Cyanite bee. No, you need to go back. Cyanite bee. Where did you go? I hate when they run away. Come here. Hellfire and radioactive bee only have an alpha. You're not gonna get it. You only have one omega. And I don't know if I have enough to make any more omegas. I need nether stars. I mean, we could get more nether stars, and then... Although... I don't need more emeralds. Let's do this. Let's change you to an alpha. Or sorry, to an omega. Yeah, I gotta be able to make omegas. I don't have... Now, here is the problem. I got to... take the feeding slab. Feeding slab needs to be... double checking this. Feeding slab, half slot, there. Boom, boom, boom. Uranium, cyanite, and the Hellforged. Now, if I... Okay, that will not register it as a second one because it's in the block below it. I wanted to test that. Okay. So I can't put another B in that one because it's already capped out at 3. There's my door. Okay, so I'm taking your omegas away. I'm giving them to you. We want the uranium, the cyanite, and then that hellfire bee. You've got 2 omegas. I have no idea where these obsidian bees have come from. You've got 1 omega in the simulator, but you don't need the simulator because you have an omega. I want to put the pollen one in here. But I can swap out this and move the Stellarite bee to in here. Bee hurts. Bee died? What bee died? Why are... Oh my god, you're swimming in the water. Why are you going in the water? That's another good question, is why is there water there? Okay, I think we only lost one emerald bee, so we're okay. That one has half health. That one's partially damaged, but we only lost one. Silly bees. Are you okay? You guys are fine because you're all omegas now. No, we're not telling Avy Navy. Oh my gosh, drowning. I know, the bees are drowning. Good grief. Okay. So I'm thinking we move one of the diamond bees. Yeah, I mean, I could do that. Even if they don't have an omega, if they have a simulator, they wouldn't come out. I should put this pollen one in another one as well. Alright, so we're going to take one of these diamond bees out. And then I need to release you. So, hello. Come. No, come here. Come. Where are you going? Come here. Okay, so then you are going to go in here. Oh, no, you're not. We need to give you some upgrades. Big time upgrades. Just hang on. I'm glad I looked. You need a honey treat in the worst way, my boy. Alright, so we have the productivity very high. And the... temper normal. Meta endurance strong. No, temper passive. Temper, move that. We want temper passive. Okay, strong, metaternal, passive, very high. Should be, what's the other one? Endurance. What's your endurance, dude? Endurance weak. Oh, hell no. No, 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 no. We can at least get you up to medium. Oh, no, wait. I've got endurance strong. Never mind. Never mind. Put you back. Okay, so we have endurance strong, productivity very high, behavior metaternal, and temper passive. Okay, so we can then do honey, not honeycomb, honey treat, and go here and go boom, 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 boom. And that honey treat will have all 4 of those stats to 100%. Change that honey treat. And then we're going to go to the house next door. we're going to release the bee and feed you a treat. And then catch you again. Alright, so now you have very high, metaternal, strong, passive. Lovely. Okay. Now you are in a better position to go into here. Lovely. Okay, so you hang out with there and you make me some goodies. And then we have a diamond bee here. And I have one block of diamond. We need to go find him another omega home to live in. So you do not have omegas. You have omegas, but your feeding tray is full. You do not have omegas. You are omega, but you have sulfur. How is our sulfur doing? 20,000. Draconic. How is my draconic doing? 180,000. Yeah, you know what? I think what we can do is trade out a draconic bee for a diamond bee. Okay, and then you already had pollen in you. Let's put pollen in you. Lovely. Okay, so now we should have a source of these coming in. Now, I believe it's only going to be a 10% chance and a 30% chance. So it's not, you know, not a high chance, but it is a chance of being able to get the components needed to manufacture the Eternal Stellas. But at least we have some of those coming in. So we need to be able to make 4 of them. But fortunately, we have another alternative source. But while the bee is working, we can do something else, which I have been working on. I will show you, and then we'll look at the extreme reactors. So last night I created a second builder to work in the overworld. And it's just been digging up chunks here in the overworld with a filter, so it is only going to be grabbing one thing. And that is the Stella Arcana ore needed for grabbing our goodies. And I basically picked a very big high section of chunk and said, go digging. Well, the first section didn't give me any. So I moved the entire section 100 blocks in the X and the Z direction, and I said, dig again. And that time, I got 17 of them. So I figure I can just keep setting it off I can just move it again. So like move this another 100. Move that another 100. Keep all the offsets the same. And then ask it to dig again. And the only thing it's going to be digging for is the Stellar Arcanum. Now I've got my really good pick with the Mending and the Fortune 4 on it. And I think I have, of course, the better pick, which is hiding from me. Where is that other pick? It is this one that has fortune 6. So we are going to stand up here and say, give me. I love that part. It's very cool. And get us our Stellarite pieces. Yes, that is the best part of doing that. So, unfortunately, I remembered correctly that fortune does not help in digging those. It is 1 per piece. So we have 17 pieces from our builder. So I'll add that to this. So now our Stellarite pieces is up to 30. Well, it was 2 plus 17 is 19. So we've already gotten 11 pieces from our B. So that isn't bad at all. Not at all. So we can go in there and make more and possibly get what we need for our Oblivion Shard. But I promised you to talk about these. So, last time we worked on Extreme Reactors, we got our Cyanite going. And I needed to make a Cyanite B and Cyanite seeds. So I did both of those. I made a ton of Cyanite. So Cyanite seeds, Cyanite B, both of those going to work, making us a ton of Cyanite. So I converted all the essence that I was in the system into Cyanite ingots, and we are good to go for now on Cyanite. So the Cyanite needs to get processed in a reprocessor. That's what this lovely machine is. So what this is doing, if I go up here, so this is set up to process the cyanite. I have pushed this in here. Water goes in over here, and then it will produce over here. It's not producing it at the moment, but it produces plutonium. Plutonium. So the next step of that is to use another reprocessor to make other things, so that I can keep making it as needed, because I'm not sure exactly how much of everything I'm going to need. It was easier just to make another reprocessor. So this reprocessor needs to have liquid cyanite as its fluid, and then the plutonium, exactly. So the plutonium is going to go in here, and the liquid cyanide is going to go in here and make the next ingot. And we're going to move our way down the line here. So I have plutonium. Right now I just have 5. So the other one is going to be magentite as a liquid with the ludicrite to make radiculite. So this is generated by putting fuel, by being used as fuel in the reactor and creating the waste. So another reactor using the plutonium from this as the fuel is going to create another waste product. So we're going to have another line of a reactor generating waste, which I think I can tuck that into this space here. But like JC said, it may make sense to make enough for a B so that we are not reliant on this production for each of the different materials as we go. So plutonium has a B. the spawn egg for that bee. Radioactive bee, cyanite bee. A radioactive bee flies over the cyanite bee spawn egg and it converts. So what do? Just throw the spawn egg on the ground and it'll fly over it, or put it in the feeding tray and let it fly over it? I'm not sure how that one works. So I just about got this one done so that I can make the first of these two. Then I need, like I said, make another one of these reactors and set it up so that the next material goes in as the fuel, generating the next waste, and that's going to set up the second of these. That sends us to the next one, where we combine the radiculite ingots with rosinite in a reprocessor to create inonite ingots. And those are what we use to make a block of inonite, which that is what we're aiming for, is this. Oy. And we're aiming to get this rosinite right down here. There's all these different things going on, and it's like, oh my gosh. And we need to do plutonium with yellorium to make the verderium. So we've got a lot of different combinations of things going on here. I did hook up a crafter to the fluidizer and turned it on, so I can control what's going into the fluidizer and make it in batches. So I can make like a batch of each of the fluids as we need it. So I'm hoping, like JC said, just to make just enough to make each of the bees, or seeds. I don't know. Was there seeds? I didn't see. No, there's not seeds for this one. So I only have the option of the bee. So we'll get a bee in place for each of these, and maybe I'll set up a separate hive area over here for for the different bees that we're using, and work our way through that process to get to insanite. So making progress on that one. But now that we have a stack of those, I didn't go down far enough again. That should go this way. Oh, I passed it. Right here. Grab the hammer and souls. And how much orite have you gotten up to? That's a good amount. Might as well put all of them in there. And we have a good amount of blood saved, so that's good. So if I have those and these, and I want to make these. It's 3 of those, 1 of those, and a diamond. And I turned diamond production or diamond compression off temporarily. So it is, I forgot already. 3 of these and 1 of those. So I only need 4. So it is 1, 2, 3 of those, 1 of those, and the diamond goes in there, and we hit with the hammer. And I have 1. Okay, so then we do 3 of those, 1 of those, diamond. We might have enough to get another trophy. I think I made enough of the Garganboza or whatever it is. I made a lot the last time I made some. I think. Oops, wrong one. This one. This one. It's 4 of these for each one. So 4 times 18 would be 72. We have to make 72 of these. That's a lot of blood and a lot of souls and a lot of standing here. Like, a lot. Doable, but a lot. So that's the 4 of those. The Mace of Destruction, which is in Evilcraft. Bounce back over to Evilcraft, which is up a floor. Hey, Scuffy! How you doing? Thanks for the read. Have some Vengeance Essence. I did not make a Mace of Destruction yet. It's not in here. What were you playing? Mace of Destruction is an empowered inverted potentia, 2 Garmonbosias, and a Dark Styx. Apparently I have definitely not. It is inverted potentia. And it needs 60,000. Do I have one with 60? Oh, do I? Hello. Oh, you don't want to go in there. Oh, is this the one that should go? I think this is the one that I was trying to get to work in this thing. And it won't let me put it in. And I've got all the blood filled in, but it won't let me put it in. I don't have a Thunderstruck container to make lightning. Um, do I have blitz powder? No. I have not unlocked the glyph of lightning. Do I have some regular weather containers? And I have a dark temple, which has somebody's spirit dog in it. Which, oh, now I'm gonna get sick. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is really bad. Oh. 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 That's so bad. So very bad. I thought there was a way to turn that off. Check out my sunshine container. Hey, Pokemon. Now, if I throw one in again, I'm going to take the rain away. But I need it to thunder. Oh, that's a good idea. That I can do. I don't know if I have any, but we can see. Charge. Nope, I don't have any. I should have a snowball. Oh, I've got snowballs. Here. Make a bunch. I wonder if I could use those to make charged creepers. Let's try that. Alright, well, I turn this off. Alright, so we're gonna throw that down and then... Perfect! Good idea, JC. Alright, get out of the rain. Alright, so now I need the Garmonbosia. Apparently I did not make those. I thought I did. I probably have used them for something in the meantime, which does not surprise me. Use. No, I have used them for something. Recipe. I need the materialized vengeance essence. Okay, do I have any of that? Vengeance. No. Okay. Use this. Pasta good. Oh, nice. Alright, so we're using use here. That. Boom, boom. I definitely have to go hunting for some more vengeance spirits, it would appear. Yeah. Welcome back from the ads. So, making 18 times 4 of these is a perfect sit there, craft a bunch of these while I'm knitting. Or hunting vengeance spirits to get the essence so that I can make these. Again, something to do while I'm knitting. Boring, snoring, nothing to entertain you folks with. Unless I have to because I need to make something for these darn crafts. Alright, so there's that. Now we have use Mace of Destruction. Boom. Alright, so then, and this needs to be filled with blood. So we can just put that in there and let it fill up. Alright, so now we have use. Here we need 2 piercing vengeance focuses. Alright, so we're going to do I have pierce? I do not have a recipe set up for this. Of course I don't. Need that. I need blood orbs, so I'm gonna need 2 of you. Oh no, 4 of you. Hang on. Recipe. 4 of you. Pop you in there to fill. While you are filling, what else do we need? We're going to need 8 end crystals. That we can do. I know I have that recipe in there. 8 of you. Go. Okay. What else are we going to need? We're going to need a vengeance focus, which means we're going to need a vengeance ring. 2 of those. 2 of those. Alright, now we're just waiting on you. And this is in the fast machine. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. There's one. Go faster. See, these aren't fully upgraded yet. I haven't done that. And then this, I need to make this bigger so that I can harvest this properly. Lots of infrastructure upgrades needed to make 18. First goal, make 1. Once I can get 1, then the streams will probably be focused on the Greg Tech progression, and then off stream I'll be working on the infrastructure upgrades needed to go from 1 ATM star to 18. And then we'll save our Greg Tech stuff for on stream. I think that's the plan. Alright, so here is the first one of those. We're gonna get our 4th trophy this weekend. We're gonna get our 4th trophy this weekend. That makes me excited. That makes me very excited. And the other one is just a matter of getting the bookcases set up properly for the teleportation course. And Greg has sent me some information to help me with that, and I have a Reddit page that has some suggested setups as well. So between those 2 things, I should be able to get the bookcases set up to make teleportation cores. And then it's just going to be a matter of, can I make 18 of each? Do I have the materials for making them all? Plus, Grinch has been working on some crafting on some of the other quest lines. Like he did a little bit of alchemistry so we could speed up some diamond production. And we're 2 artifacts away from finishing this. We just need the fire gauntlet and what was the other thing we needed? The snorkel. Snorkel and the fire gauntlet. Those are the only 2 artifacts we haven't found yet. And Grinch said there was a ton of good loot in that nether fortress that he found yesterday. That's where he found the cowboy hat. So I need to go and loot that because I have incredibly high luck. So maybe something good will happen there. We have Nature's Aura to finish up. That'd be another check mark. We're one step away from finishing this one. We just need to be able to make a lightning upgrade orb. So we just need to be able to have 8 lightning runes. 4. Yes. Ah. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done. Doom, doom, doom. Use. Doom, doom, doom. Wait a minute. It didn't use my 4 Eternal Stella. Why not? Because they are unbreakable. Oh, game changer. I don't need to make any more of them. They're... Oh. Shocked face. I have 4 in my inventory. Those are the only 4 I had. Dang it. Stop. 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 No. I'm sure I didn't have any more. It did the recipe without consuming them. Does it not consume them? If you craft it... I don't have the materials to make another one. Because I don't have the Garbon, the essence to make the... I could do 2 of these. I know! I should have, but they didn't. They're right there. I don't know. That's why I'm confused. I have Stellarite pieces in inventory, but I didn't have these. Unless my bee's producing them, and it didn't show that it bee producing these. I'm so confused right now. The Stellarite bee does, but it didn't show them producing it. Oh, it does. It has a 1% chance of making them. How could I have gotten 4 so quickly? Because of the omegas. Oh, snap. That must be it. Dang. Well, okay then. So there's our Oblivion Shard. And I have 4 already for the next one. Holy cow. Awesome sauce. Boom, boom, boom. You go right there. You go right there. I need another sign. Thank you for helping me work that out. Oh my gosh. Master of Oblivion. Master of Oblivion. 25, 11, 25. All right, put those away, put those away, put those away, put those away, put that in there. That leaves just the two that are still locked. The Master of the Elements and the Master of the Universe. 2 pieces. We are 2 pieces away from being able to make an ATM star. This one we are locked behind the teleportation cores. And this one we are locked behind the Insanite block. And the rejuvenated flesh. There's those 2 pieces. Because I gotta make a werewolf. I have to figure out how to make a werewolf. I know there's a trick to it, but I don't know what it is. Because Grinch and I don't die, so we don't have any of our own body flesh to use to make this. So we don't have the humanoid flesh to use to make this, so we're going to have to make werewolf flesh. Yeah, well, we could start beating the crap out of each other, I suppose. Yeah, I might... Grinch, with your 500 hit points, could you please take all your armor off and just stand there and let me beat the crap out of you until you die 100 times so I can get some flesh? Yeah, that sounds fun. Not. No. I gotta figure out how to make this guy. Because if we make this guy, we can put him in a mob duplicator and go to town killing him. It might be fun for me. Or he'll flip it around and say, no, why don't you stand there and let me beat the crap out of you? And I'm like, then, but my death count isn't that high. I mean, it feels like I've died a lot, but I really haven't. Where's the number of deaths? Where is the number of deaths? Not time since less death. I'm almost up to 17 days played. Number of deaths, 1. That can't be right. I know I've died more than once. Official deaths, apparently, I've only counted as 1. Okay, then. I mean, I'll take that. Oh, / leaderboard? I mean, okay, I suppose I owe him a few deaths then. Yeah. But he's the tank. That's his job, to be tanky, and yeah. I suppose I owe him a few deaths. JC, you might finish a mod pack with less than 100. That would be an achievement for you. I know. I mean, you usually get to 100 like right off the bat before you slow down. Folks, there is our collection of signs with all of our trophies that we have accumulated. We are 2 2 away from being able to make that first ATM star, and Akumadori has just messaged that she has clocked out. So we need to wrap up so I can hit the road and go pick her up and take her home. And then I'm going to play some Pokemon Go for the rest of Community Day. So I hope you've enjoyed our little stream. A little shorter today, but District had a lot of stuff going on and I didn't want to miss out on his shenanigans. So I hope you've enjoyed it. We did get another chapter done, another piece towards the ATM star. So that makes me very, very happy. And that Stellarite B is going to be a huge, huge, huge bonus towards us getting where we need to go. So I will keep working on Extreme Reactors, and then we'll start playing with those bookcases, see if we can get our teleportation cores, and then I've got this order to finish, so hopefully we will be able to have a... JC! JC, you threw me under the bus. How could you throw me under the bus like that? There was water. There was water. We have 17 emerald bees. We aren't going to miss one. It was one emerald bee. It will be fine. Oh my gosh, JC threw me under the bus. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. Gee, willikers. Anyway, I'm going to go and get yelled at by a Kumadori on Mother's Day because a bee died. Great. I made a new bee. She should be happy I made a new bee. We just won't tell her what had to happen to make the new bee. That part she doesn't need to know. Just be happy about the new bee. Ding. So, hopefully we'll get this order. I'll get this order finished. We'll get it off on the road, and we'll maybe be in a position to have some midweek streams and see if we can get this ATM star up and running and showcased in a little item frame right there, right there. It'll be right on a little item frame right there above the waystone and go, oh, a bee. Well, it was very, very important bee though. Okay, well, thank you all so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Thank you for the raid, Scuffy. And like I said, we will see you all hopefully sometime this week. And we should be back next week for our regular Saturday evening stream and bonus Sunday stream. I think schedule-wise, that looks good. Unless we get orders in, that always changes things up, of course. But for now, I am off. I will get Akumadori home and go play some Pokemon. So with that, I will bid you all a good Sunday afternoon. Happy Mother's Day to all the rest of the mothers out there. I hope you are being spoiled rotten by your families and they appreciate all that you do for them. I will talk to you later. Bye, y'all.